Hi, welcome back to yet another part wherein I'll be introducing to you the fourth matrix. And here, this is one of the metrics which was prepared by the student of the education department, and it is studies using teacher efficacy scales and leadership scales. Now, there are only two important things that they have focused on, and that is teacher efficacy scales and the leadership scale. And then, what kind of a review of literature was done? Now, have a look at it very quickly. Study. So it is Hip 1996, Eliot with 2000, King with 2001. So you have got the name of the author. Eliot is the last name again. King, sometimes they use it as a first name, also side by side, even the last name. So it's up to you how to choose. However, the standard is that you have to use the last name and the year also. Variables very clearly mentioned out here: leadership behaviors and teacher efficacy, leadership behaviors and teacher's sense of efficacy, teacher principal interpersonal relations, and teacher efficacy. So you can see how neatly the variables have been bifurcated or divided so that it becomes easier. Now this is according to that particular paper. Sample very clearly mentioned 34 middle school teachers and 10 administrators from 62 schools in Wisconsin. Similarly, Connecticut, then Virginia, they have mentioned out here. Now we can pick up. Now you see, maybe later on I'll be showcasing to you some of the review of literature which has been done in India. Especially, I have picked up few from Delhi University, both North Campus and South Campus, from various departments, and then I have taken care from Jamia Hamdard, Jamia Ismailia, JNU. Now these are, and even Guru Gobind Singh IT University and few from DTU. So these are the universities from where I have picked up, and I'll showcase to you how they have done their review of literature. Then comes the teacher efficacy scales, wherein they have measured it out and they have very clearly mentioned whether it is through interviews or via observation, how they have taken care of it. Leadership, now here the scales have been mentioned very clearly that yes, these are the varieties of it. Relationship to the current study. Now, whatever study has been done in that particular paper and how it is relevant to your own research work also you have. So this is the new edition, I would say. Fine. In the literature, what happens is that when we are doing the review, we usually take up authors, number one, number two, the year, then we have seen the variables, the gaps, and then that's it. Tools, techniques, that only 5 or 6 columns. I would say, why not the rest of them also? Because that is, you're making yourself much more disciplined academically and intellectually, as well as from the research point of view. So that makes the research much more interesting. So this is what I wanted to showcase out here. The addition of the relationship to the current study, the way they have mentioned about the variables, and if you're using the scales, how you're supposed to bifurcate and mention to them. I think this is also very interesting way, and I hope you enjoy it. So let me catch you up yet with another metrics. Till then, thanks, bye.
Audio Jungle.